Hey everybody, welcome back. We've got more Band of Brothers.
Episode 9.
Yeah, I wonder what we're going to cover in this one.
I think the last one ended it kind of hinting at Germany.
Right, so actually entering Germany now. Oh,
Yeah.
God.
I think there's only 10 episodes in the series, so it would make sense if we're going to spend the last couple in Germany.
Right.
And maybe, I wonder if we'll get any, like, after the war check-in. I'm also curious to see the people they've been interviewing at the beginning, if they, like, match up one-to-one with actors. And
Yeah.
I just kind of found myself wondering about that. Because I feel like some of the, like, real-life people you see interviewed at the beginning do kind of look like people in the series.
Oh, I haven't been able to pick out anything like that. But I know that they've been saying, like, names of the people that are in the show. So you know
Yeah.
that they're, like, the characters are based off of some of them.
Real people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do. I'm really curious. I wonder if, like, we'll ever see Winters.
Yeah.
If, like, maybe in the very last episode, they'll bring him on to, like,
Or
talk
maybe
at the
we've
beginning
already
or-
seen him.
True, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so curious.
Yeah, I didn't want to look up anything until after the show was over and then
Yeah.
try and figure it out.
Yeah, definitely. Well, shall we get into it?
Yeah, let's do it.
We was happy to see the war coming to an end.
We went about and did the job that we had to do.
We thought that the Germans were probably the evilest people in the world. We found out also that it wasn't the Germans per se.
I know soldiers. I've thought about this often. That man and I might have been good friends. We might have had a lot in common.
Oh, man, that makes it so much harder. They're all just people.
Under different circumstances, we might have been good friends.
Amazing amount of empathy for people who are trying to kill you.
Yeah, and, like, they lost their friends to those people, and, like, you
Yeah.
think you would just only feel anger and resentment, but, like, they've obviously had a lot of time to think about it.
Why we fight?
Oh, wow, I can't believe they're playing through this. I thought we were going to open in, like, a concert or something in, like, a city.
Holy, that's so much devastation.
Yeah, like, these are just their homes. It's so amazing how people just come together and they just do what has to get done. I can't even imagine.
All he needs is a little Mozart. That's Beethoven.
Oh, we're going to see 1 month earlier.
Grab him by the foot. Come on, all right.
I've never seen how you get eggs before.
Hold on, hold.
Were they stealing their eggs?
You don't like chocolate? Forget it, I don't like chocolate either. How about this? Cigarettes. Why don't you come sit down? Wanna sit down? Here. Hey, Frank. Hold on. Park.
I mean, trading eggs for cigarettes actually seems like a pretty good deal. I think cigarettes would be pretty hard to get.
I don't know if that's what he was after.
Oh,
He's kind of working his face like he got slapped.
No dice with the Fräulein? No dice. She smacked me in the mouth.
oh, you're right. I totally didn't even catch on to that. What?
Where's my stop?
I thought I'd leave it over there, sir.
What the heck just happened?
Pass auf, Hannes, du wirst überfahren.
Here. You got a box all this stuff will fit into?
Yes, sir. Folks are sure gonna have quite a collection by the time you get home, sir.
Finders keepers.
So interesting seeing them just like in a town and, I don't know, doing regular people things.
Probably the only man in the 101st with 3 combat stars over his jump wings.
Not bad for someone who's never fired his weapon in combat.
Wow, that's hard to believe.
How'd it go this morning, the jump?
Took a direct hit over the drop zone. I got out. 2 others got out.
The rest of the boys?
Oh, they blew up over Germany somewhere.
Oh, no. Yeah, he's taking it hard.
Oh, well, it wasn't me. You know, the real tragedy is they also lost their CO, so guess who gets to write all the letters home?
Well, having to live through that and write all the letters?
Got a visit from Colonel Sink this morning.
And how is the good colonel?
Concerned? Had a problem up at regiment? Sink is transferring you back down to Battalion S3.
What do you think I should write to these parents, Dick?
Hear what I said, Nix? You've been demoted. Tell them what you always tell them. Their sons died as heroes.
You really still believe that?
I can't believe he got demoted.
Don't you?
Sure that you'll all be happy to know Oklahoma's still playing on Broadway.
And away then we came to our smell.
Rita Hayworth's getting married.
It's like celebrity news or something?
Just, yeah, general news.
There's resistance in the rear pocket's crumbling. It looks like there might be a breakout in Remagen.
We'd be in Berlin by now, sir, if it was us instead of them, huh? That's right.
So when do you think we're gonna jump into Berlin, see some real action?
Why don't you do us all a favor?
Don't think.
Yeah, the newer recruits always seem like very, very eager to jump in when everybody else is like, they've seen what actually happens.
Tell me nothing's happening.
Nothing's happening.
Yeah, Rocco just finished it.
Oh, yeah? Any sex in it?
Ain't that kind of book.
Right, books would be a hot commodity.
If you ever had time to read.
Hey, O'Brien, relax, would you? I'm trying to read.
Patrick O'Keefe, my friends call me Patty.
Let me at him. When do I get to jump into Berlin? 2 days later, there they are, with their blood and guts hanging.
Oh god, that's so harsh.
Do you understand that this is the best part of I've seen?
Yeah, I never would have guessed that Germany would be the better part for them.
You can definitely understand where he's coming from, though.
Yeah. It would leave you pretty jaded.
It's been 2 years since I seen home.
President's dead.
Oh, could you imagine getting that news while you're in the war?
I'll call you two.
No, it seems like he's really not doing so good.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Go ahead and deal me out of the next hand.
It's weird to think he could just go to a store and, like, buy more liquor or something.
I don't know if you could. It seems like it's all scrounged.
Oh,
Yeah, he's having a rough time.
yeah.
Think I have some mail for you.
I'm having some trouble finding some whiskey.
Pickings are kind of slim here.
Yeah, don't I know it? 300,000 Krauts just surrendered. We're moving out in an hour.
That's not a lot of time.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, the dog? Kathy's divorcing me.
I'm sorry.
Oh no. Man, he's really getting hit hard.
Taking the house. Taking the kid. It's my dog! He's taking my dog!
And doing that to someone when they're at war, too.
Right? Yeah.
Hey, where we headed?
Going to your house. Let me see that lighter.
That near Berlin, sir?
Oh, that's in Bavaria. No dropping in Berlin. All right, nice lighter.
Thanks.
Yeah, little things like that would be hard to keep on, like, to keep.
And they do get ready quickly. They can mobilize.
Oh, so they got a little break in this town, but then that's it. It's over so fast.
He hates that dog.
Oh, I'm so worried about him. I'm worried he's gonna do something that he shouldn't.
First thing I'm gonna do is get my job back at the cab company in Frisco.
Yeah, they're so hopeful, feeling like the war is actually coming to an end.
What's it about? It's about why we're fighting the war.
Yeah, it'd be so interesting hearing what other people think.
This guy's reading an article over here that says the Germans
Are bad.
so finished school. First, you've been talking about Harvard this and Harvard that.
Yes, I haven't finished.
What a wild life to go to school and then go to war and then go back to school.
Literature.
I love to read. Dick Tracy, Flash Gordon mostly.
You didn't have a lot of time to just have conversations about your past and what you used to do.
Yeah.
Bitte, was machen Sie denn hier?
She's got 5 minutes.
Was ist gonna be here all night?
You've got 4 minutes.
Whoa.
That's a wild shot. This must be all the soldiers that surrendered.
Even in defeat, they still know how to march with pride. That's right! Sail on a ford!
Give it a rest.
Be hard not to be so angry at them.
Yeah.
Interrupting our lives for what?
Yeah, it seems like morale is getting low.
Yeah.
It's been a long time to be fighting.
Yeah, it's so interesting seeing the different perspective. Like, just like the fresh guy and everybody else. Like, they were all there once.
Yeah.
I want to send out some patrols. I have a dog here in the village. He's in Fox in the Woods.
You're not worried about an ambush, are you?
Just in case we have to stay here for the night.
Even when you think you're safe, like, you never know. In so many towns, they've all of a sudden just been, like, overrun or whatever.
Okay,
Sarge,
why the hell are you so jumpy, boy?
I'm not jumpy. Kind of reminds you of Bastogne.
Except, of course, there's no snow. We got warm grub in our bellies.
Bull, smack him for me, please.
Hello?
Come on.
Sure is quiet.
So tense.
What the heck did they find?
Anyone guys see any of the officers? Holding Nixon?
No.
Yeah, Major Winters is working there.
We found something. Are we on a patrol? I don't know, sir.
I mean, you'd think they'd seen everything by now.
Yeah. This is an internment camp.
Oh, maybe. And this would be the first one that they've come across?
Maybe it was. It seems like it.
Oh, some of them look really sick. I wonder if there's like a smell.
Yeah, it seems like if they're not cleaning up like dead bodies and stuff.
God, that would be just so heartbreaking.
Lipton, find me lead guy.
Yes, sir.
Lead guy! These people need care. Give them water and any spare rations you might have.
Oh my God, I think there's so many bodies on the ground. Wow, this is something that you would not have been prepared for.
Yeah.
Zuvor verbrannten sie noch einige der Baracken.
And they burned some of the huts first. Well, the prisoners still in them, sir.
Oh God.
Die Wachen hatten nicht genug.
They didn't have enough ammo for all the prisoners, so they killed as many as they could.
Gingen
Locked the
Richtung
gates
Süden.
behind them and headed south.
Ask him what kind of camp this is.
Was ist das hier?
No, I just assumed they would have known like when the war started.
Wirklich.
He says it's a work camp for
Bauern,
doctors, musicians,
Schreiber, Schneider,
tailors who
Intellektuelle.
worked. They're Jews.
Right. And he's Jewish also.
Yeah, I take for granted that we always we know what was happening now, but can't imagine learning it firsthand.
The women's camp is at the next railroad stop.
Oh, there's a whole nother one right near.
Look at their arms.
Like cattle.
Oh, wow. Oh my God. Oh my God. Doing a salute like they're so weak. They've been through so much.
Keith?
Used his actual name.
Find Spears and figure out how the hell to give him some food and water.
Sind Sie wahnsinnig? Was machen Sie da? Halt!
Ich verstehe nicht, was Sie da sagen.
Webby says he doesn't know what the hell you're talking about.
After seeing what he had just seen and then coming here and seeing like how healthy that guy is and how much food he has, that would be so frustrating having to argue with him.
Sergeant Talbot, this is chaos. There's plenty to go around.
We need to stop giving these men food right now. They're starving. They'll eat themselves to death.
Oh, wow.
Find a place for them in town. We need to keep them centralized so we can supervise their food intake and medical treatment.
Yeah, they're doing it for the right reasons, that's for sure. They're trying to help them.
We found something I believe you ought to see, sir.
Can't tell them that, sir.
Just seems like one of the first camps anyone discovered.
These prisoners have to be put back in the camp immediately. Let the men know.
Es ist nur für eine kurze Zeit. Ziehen Sie wieder ins Lager.
God, that would be so hard to have to tell them that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely hitting him really hard.
Yeah, what an awful thing to have to do.
Thought you weren't drinking a local.
Yeah, well.
Been finding camps like this all over the place. Seems the Russians liberated one a lot worse.
I can't imagine what worse would even be.
10 times as big. Execution chambers, ovens.
Locals claim that they never even knew the camp existed.
They're gonna have a hell of an education tomorrow.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Taylor declared martial law about an hour ago. Ordered every able-bodied German in town aged 14 to 80 to start burying the bodies. You head out for, Talem.
Wow, to be one town over and not even know that this was going on.
Yeah.
Before she, like, moving on, I wonder why Nix is coming back here.
Yeah.
Oh, she was in the house.
Yeah. She was the one with the Nazi family member.
Yeah, so now she's seeing, like, what her partner, her husband, was doing.
Hitler's dead. Shot himself in Berlin.
Is the war over, sir?
No. We have orders to Berchtesgaden. We're gonna move out 1 hour.
Be so disappointing for the war not to be over, even though he's dead.
Yeah.
Wow. That's all they've got right now.
During the following months, Allied forces discovered numerous POW concentration and death camps. These camps were part of the Nazi attempt to effect the final solution to the Jewish question. Between 1942 and 1945, 5 million ethnic minorities and 6 million Jews were murdered, many of them in camps.
So many. At the very beginning, when it was, like, the title of the episode was, like, what we're... Like,
Why We Fight?
Yeah, Why We Fight. I didn't know exactly where that was going to go. Because it started off with all the soldiers being in the German town and just sort of actually getting to relax a little bit and showing them living, like, close to, you know, a regular life for a little bit.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what I thought they were going to stick with. Just like, oh, they get to relax and, you know, they're enjoying the town and whatnot. Did not see that coming, but it absolutely makes sense, obviously.
Yeah, I guess from their point of view, it was like Germany was trying to take over the world and needed to be stopped.
Yeah.
And they didn't know just how evil the Nazis were and how...
Yeah, like exactly what they were doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had no idea that they didn't have that information before going into the war.
Yeah.
Like, I really didn't realize that they would come across these camps and just like he said, he's like, I don't know what this is. I don't know what I see. Like, he couldn't even explain it to Winters. And yeah, what would you say? Like, I don't know what's going on here. You would have never seen anything like that, heard of anything like that in your life.
Yeah, doing it to their own people.
So they've already been at war for at least 2 years, and then you feel like you've seen everything, you've been through absolute hell, and then to come across that, just like, whew, I can't imagine. And then all they want to do is help, and they're bringing them food and water, and then you have someone come and say, like, oh no, you'll actually kill them by doing this, by helping them, which it's true, like, their bodies would probably go into shock. And so you have to, like, stop helping them and put them back in that same camp.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
At least it seemed like they weren't there a long time.
Yeah.
Just long enough to start feeding them properly, get organized, and
Get
find
medicine.
somewhere else.
Yeah, exactly. I've never seen anything like any movie, like, haven't seen Schindler's List, but I think that obviously covers, you know, similar stuff. Yeah. Thanks for watching with us.
Yeah, thank you for joining us.
Yeah. We'll catch you guys on the next one, on the last episode.
Yeah, we'll see you next week, hopefully for the end of the war.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye.